quite there yet. You guys get yourselves ready, man. I think there's a lot of people to come, so we'll probably... What do you think, Jack? Yeah? We're waiting.
We're not going to be here. We're always away. Where you aren't, don't you usually go away in March? No, but don't you usually? Maybe we'll come meet you in Arizona. You guys the 7th. Yeah, that was weird.
The boys and I are going, and Heather, we're all going end of January for their birthday.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, which is usually early when we go. But this year we have a wedding. My cousin, who's actually from Chicago, met a gal who's from Scottsdale, so it's perfect.
Oh, okay.
There. Middle of March, though.
Maybe we should pick a date for that. It doesn't have to be the same date.
Just like your...
I know, but so much time has passed.
I guess. Like, as far as like, it's not...
Yeah. Oh, it would be 100%. It's funny to you remember.
It haunts me.
Yeah.
And actually, there's few things that are like these missed opportunities in my career that haunt me because, like, it was trying to squeeze it in and then COVID.
Yeah.
It was right before your Rabah.
Yeah.
I remember all of
it's
it.
crazy. You have such a good memory.
Everything. Oh, I'm telling you, it haunts me.
Oh my God. Okay, well, when we do it, it's going to be you. So, everybody around.
Oh, great. It'll take 2 seconds. It'll be done.
Oh my God.
Jack, you ready? Yeah? Hey. Oh, yeah. It's the first time he's ever seen it. Oh, yeah. My line term is 414 colors. Are you ready? Yep. Come on up. 418. Jackson. Esaena el Harim Me'ayin Yavo Ezri Esaena el Elohim, Me'ayin Yavo Ezri, Me'im Adonai, Ose Shamayim Varetz, Ezri Me'im Adonai, Ose Shamayim Varetz, Al Yitein Lamod Raglecha, Al Yanum Shomrecha, Adonai Yishmorcha Mikora, Yishmor et nafshecha, Adonai Shomrecha, Adonai Tzilcha Yad Yeminecha, Adonai Shomrecha, Adonai Tzilcha Yad Yeminecha, Yomam HaShemesh Lo Yakecha Ve'yareach Balayla, Adonai Yishmorcha Mikora, Yishmor et nafshecha, Adonai Yishmor tzedcha uvoecha, me'ata ve'ad olam, Adonai Yishmor tzedcha uvoecha, me'ata ve'ad olam. Al mekomo yavo v'shalom. Thank you for coming with us here to the Shaarey Zedek Cemetery, and for those of you who are continuing to watch our service, a special thank you to our pallbearers of the Chesed Shalemis, our pallbearers here at the cemetery. It's a mitzvah, in fact, a mitzvah for all of us. In Jewish tradition, we learn that the highest form of respect we can share with another, we can show to another, is to accompany him to his final resting place, to care for a loved one until the very end. And so we have all done that through our attendance today, and especially to our pallbearers. Thank you for accompanying Sean here to his final resting place. This psalm is Psalm 121. I sang it on the way out of the Chesed and then here for the procession to the gravesite. A very powerful psalm with a melody from the Rabbi Shlomo Carlebach. It's known as Shir LaMa'alot, which can be translated as a song for those who ascend. I turn my eyes to the mountains, from where will my help come? My help comes from Adonai, from God, maker of heaven and earth. God will not let your foot give way. God will not let you stumble. You see, the guardian of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. God is your guardian, your protection at your right hand. By day the sun will not strike you, nor the moon by night. God will guard your life. God will guard your going and coming, now and forever. May Sean Sheegl go unto God in peace. Atzur tamim Paulo kichol racha mishpat elemun avein avel tzadik v'yashar hu tzadik ata Adonai lahamidu lahachayot achsher biyadcha pigadon kol ruchot chalil lecha zichronen limchot v'yihiyu nainecha v'rachamim aleinu v'kuchot ki lecha Adon harachamim v'haslichot Adonai natan v'Adonai lakach yehi shem Adonai mevorach Vehu rachum yechaver bon v'lo yashchit v'hirba l'ashiva po v'lo yirko chamato v'yashov he'afar ala reshaya ve'aruach tashuv el ha'elohim asher netana. The dust returns to the earth as it was, but the spirit returns to God who gave it. May Sean's soul be bound up in the bond of life eternal, and may God send comfort to those who mourn and grant strength to those whose burden is sorrow. The ceremony at the gravesite involves these introductory remarks, followed by the recitation of the El Malei Rachamim prayer again, which we did at the Chesed, the traditional Jewish memorial prayer that invokes imagery of Olam Haba, the world to come, and the endurance of the soul long after it has left the body, an idea of a reunion with God on the other side. And then we conclude with the words of the mourner's Kaddish, a communal prayer for all of us, especially for the family, to support them as they have now entered this time of grief and pain and loss in their lives, a period of mourning. Again, a reminder that Shiva begins this evening, 7 to 9 at 14 Andover, Sandy and Phil's house, and that's 1 to 3 and 7 to 9 tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday as well. After we recite the Kaddish together, we'll have the opportunity to shovel earth into the grave. The family will lead us, and then we are all invited to participate. This is an extension of what I just mentioned a moment ago, caring for our loved one until the very end. We believe in Jewish tradition that our loved ones deserve to be buried by our own hands. Kind, knowing, sorrowful hands, hands that held their hands. The family will lead us, and then everyone again can follow in what is also a mitzvah. A selfless act we do without any hope of reward for someone who clearly meant so much to so many people. You'll notice there are shovels set up on both sides of this large pile of earth, and people can line up on both sides once the family has led us. Most people, there are different customs, and just to review, most people pour 3 shovelfuls of earth. But you'll see some people use the front of the shovel while some people use the back of the shovel. Some people will pass the shovel to the next person in line, while others, as if reluctant to pass on a burden, will return the shovel to the earth. If there is a custom with which you are familiar, my mantra is always embrace it. Ritual should have meaning and not just be simply going through the motions. And if you're trying to find a ritual that speaks to you, try something and see if it sticks, again, looking for it to be infused with meaning. Shoveling the earth is one of the familiar and powerful rituals in Jewish tradition for a reason. It can be painful, we understand that, but again, it's an act of love and compassion, and we must remember that for sure. For anyone who wants to participate but is unsure about using a shovel, you may not be able to see it, but where I'm pointing right here, there is a pail filled with sand and a small shovel that you can use to perform the mitzvah just as well, even if you don't go to the large shovels. But first, to the El Malei Rachamim, then the Kaddish, and then the shoveling. El Malei Rachamim Shochein Bamromim Hamsei Menucha Nechona Tachat Kanfei Ashchina B'malot Kedoshim Uteorim Kezohar Arakia Mazirim Enishmat Yitzchak ben Shraga v'Shoshana Shelach le'olamo V'gan Vigan dente menuchato anabal harachamim Asti reu v'sei tegen avecha leolamim Utzror v'yitzror achayim en nishmato Adonai hu nachalato v'yanuach v'shalom hamishkavo v'nomar Amen. Exalted, compassionate God, grant infinite rest in your sheltering presence among the holy and the pure to the soul of Sean Sheegl, who has gone to his eternal home. Merciful One, we ask that he find perfect peace in your eternal embrace. May his soul be bound up in the bond of life. May he rest in peace. And together again let us say, Amen. Here at the gravesite we say the words of Job. Adonai natan v'Adonai lakach yehi shem Adonai mevorach. Job was the epitome of suffering in Jewish tradition, and through all of the suffering in his life he uttered these words, God gives, God takes, blessed be the name of God. May Sean Sheegl be a blessing, as we mark that his essence will never leave our hearts and our souls. The Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'Yit Gadash Shemei Rabah Be'alma Divra Chirutei V'Yamlich Malchutei B'Chayechon Uvyomechon Uvchaye Dechol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala Uvizman Kariv V'Imru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabah Mevorach Le'alam U'Lalmei Al-Maya. Yit Barach V'Yishtabach V'Yitpa'ar V'Yitromam V'Yitnaseh V'Yitadar V'Yitaleh V'Yitalal Shemei Dekudsha Brichu Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'Shirata Tushbechata V'Nechemata Da'amiran Be'alma V'Imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabah Min Shemaya V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. May the one who creates peace and harmony on high bring peace and harmony to us, to all Israel, and to all humanity. As again we say Amen. And to the family we offer these words. Hamakom yinachem etchem b'toch shar avelei Tzion v'Yerushalayim. May you be comforted and consoled. May God comfort and console you among all those who are or who have ever been in mourning in our community. I thank you to everyone again for being here, and we invite the family to come forward to lead us.